right, my friends, how are you today? Happy Monday to you. Aaron here bringing your daily horoscope for Monday the 28th of June 2021. We've got the moon finishing up its journey in the sign of Aquarius. Early in the morning, it's about being social. It's about being that connective individual. It's understanding our individual placement amongst the groups. And then by about 2 p.m., the moon is going to move into the sign of Pisces. Beginnings, endings, completions, the water sign of Pisces. There you go. Right around 2 p.m. Moon's going to move into there. Now, as Saturn is retrograde, Saturn is backed up and now reestablished that connection to the south node, creating that sextile here, something we talked about a little bit yesterday. As the moon came closer to conjunct with Saturn, it ended up making this grand trine kite formation. Once again, that is the fire from Chiron to the south node down here to Mars to the south node, and then the two sextiles from Chiron to Saturn from the south node to Saturn. And a lot of this is fearlessly moving forward, following our passions, our wants, our desires. If it's money we want to achieve, if it's personality, if it's something within our ego that we're trying to achieve, trying to manifest, trying to bring out. Like, I remember this part of myself when I was younger, that I was fearless. I remember this part of myself that I was courageous, that I didn't care what other people think, that I didn't, there's just this thing that exists within me. And I've experienced it and seen it in the past, the past south node here. So this can be a huge chunk of that energy that we're feeling. Like, what happened? There's this thing called pod and pock. If you're familiar, pod and pock, point of destruction, point of creation, pock, point of creation, pod, point of destruction. So it's like in our psyches, like, where did the insecurity come from? Was it the first time I was rejected or denied by in a relationship with someone I really loved? Or where in the business world did insecurities come from or something? What was the point of creation? And now it's time to bring it to this point of destruction. So it's like finding the wholeness of it and getting rid of it. Like digging up a tree, not just cutting it down because its roots are still going to grow. So we have Venus and Mars here in the sign of Leo, which is like we're fearlessly going toward this area of our life, trying to figure out what exactly, like where I'm a passionate human being, the blood's pumping through my veins and I'm excited about life. So it's just like, where did something in my particular life go not wrong, just what happened to make me stop feeling or appreciating that sense of self, and to try to reamp us back up. So it's connecting with the past, letting go. It's connecting with Chiron, which is about healing. So it's, again, we're not just chopping the tree down and its roots are still going to grow. We're getting the roots out as well with this. And then this connection to Saturn, making not only the opposition to Mars, but the connection to healing and past. And Saturn saying that you're the authority, that you're the one, that you are the leader within the group. You are the leader within your friends. You are the leader in your life. Then it's up to you to figure this out. It's interesting. I lead breath workshop classes, and I do sound baths and all kinds of different workshops. And it's like the individuals. It's so obvious. When I do a sound bath class, people are there to receive. They're there to heal. And when we do breath workshop, it's like I'm leading it, but it's up to you to push this. And it's just like how far we're willing to push ourselves. And you can always tell who shows up that's just ready for a pill. Here's your soup. Here's your pill. Here's the beautiful sound bowl. Receive your healing. And when people show up for this, like the breath work, and they're just not putting in the effort, not putting in the energy, it's like nothing comes back out of it, so this energy with Mars and Venus and Leo with Saturn across the way, it's just like I'm the one that's in charge of this. Not somebody else isn't going to come up and give me my healing. Somebody else is going to come up and do this work for me. So this is really putting myself in the driver's seat, if you will, and saying like, look, I've got this to do. I've got to figure this out, and the moon moving into Pisces is about completion. It's wrapping things up here. So it's like we get a little bit of a mental break, we get a bit of an emotional break, and so this is 2 o'clock that the moon moves in here, and then I think it's about 5:30, 6 o'clock. Yeah, the moon's going to connect with Jupiter here, which is about abundance and joy. So it's like we're doing some serious work in the daytime, this Monday morning into afternoon here. And the sun, motional sun, this quincunx to the south node, doesn't quite see what's going on behind the curtains. We just got to keep we got to follow our feelings and follow our emotions. This isn't about something that we're going to, see with our minds. This is all about the feelings right now and stepping into that place of courage and bringing an ending to the things that block us in our own lives. We can't stop or change anybody else's anything, but when it comes to ourselves and understanding our sense of being the boss, our sense of knowing when to put ourselves to bed, our sense of knowing when to pick ourselves up, our sense of, knowing what's best for us. Again, this moving forward, coming back to this wholeness, exciting place of fire that we've really felt earlier in our lives, and it's recognizing and clearing out, bringing that abundance and joy to our lives by the time the moon hits Jupiter. So it's going to be it's a fun day, fun-filled day, my friends. Have a beautiful Monday. I love you. I wish you enough. I appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow.